Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where a creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with the Paper Pumpkin, the June 2025 Full of Charm Paper Pumpkin Kit. We're going to be making an alternative card, and I'm going to show you two more that I've already completed, okay? This is just a reminder of what the kit makes right here. Okay, so before we get started on our project, let's go over some buzzworthy business of the day. We have the Sweeter With You Paper Pumpkin Kit that's going to make 8 cards featuring sun-kissed strawberries and breezy gingham. Garden Green is going to be the classic stamping spot. We also have the Circle of Seasons add-on dies for $12. That's going to coordinate with July, August, and September paper pumpkin kits. All right, so there's a link below in the description box for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our 50% off, buy one, get one, 50% off all sweets and all sweet products. So you don't have to get the entire suite to get 50% off. You can get just 2 items out of that suite. The lesser one will be 50% off, okay? And that is until June 30th, 2025. This is such a great sale. So if you have a couple of suites in mind, don't miss out on this. Next, we have our Shop, Earn, Redeem, Repeat. This is our new Stampin' Rewards program. Earn 10% on all orders $20 or more. It excludes tax and shipping. You redeem your rewards on future orders. You track and save your rewards in your online Stampin' Up account. Your rewards will expire after 12 months of the earning date of that reward, okay? And lastly, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used, all retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking just $30 for each box. Shipping is included. And if you're interested, you can email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com, okay? And that is all of our buzzworthy business for today. So let's get started on our project. So the first thing I'm going to do is get me some scrap paper. This is Stampin' Up's grid paper. I do reuse my grid paper. And we're going to get pieces of the card base from the kit. I have 2 pieces here. This one is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and this is looks like to be a 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch, and we're gonna cut that down to 4 3/4, or it's already cut down to 4 3/4. So what I want to do with this, I'm gonna get some early espresso ink. Before I do this, I'm going to get the sentiment label, and we're going to put it in this direction. So I want to stamp on this label first. So let me ink up my stamp. It says, "Let's celebrate you." Oh man, I pushed down hard in that ink. I just want to make sure I get this straight on here, right in the center, just like that. Okay, so now that we have our stamping done, that's the only stamping we're going to do. I'm going to take our ink pad, and I'm just going to drag it across, drag it across our cardstock, our card base piece from the kit. And my hands are going to get inky. If you don't want that, matter of fact, I'm going to have a little paper towel here, or napkin, to hold it down with. Ooh, my ink pad is really getting, okay. So we have that. Then we're going to do this piece as well. So I'm going to run that ink pad across there. Do the other side. Hold it down with our little napkin here. Okay. Now I'm going to close my ink pad up because I'm all done with that. So what I want to do is take my napkin, and I'm going to buff out the ink that is sitting on top of the gold. Okay, so the gold foiling is going to resist the ink. Isn't that pretty? This is early espresso. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's move this out of the way so we don't make a mess. Okay, so next we're going to take our inside piece here, and we're going to glue this strip on. So let me get some liquid glue. Come on. Just gonna put some glue down there. Gonna take this strip, just add it to the bottom of our cardstock there. And this is for the inside piece. It's 3.5 by 4 3/4. And we're gonna put this on a piece of pecan pie, and this is 5 by 3 3/4, okay? So let me get my Stampin' Seal. I like to use the Stampin' Seal for the inside piece because sometimes the liquid glue can leave little lines and you can see the glue. Oh no. We're gonna have to stamp something on that. Where's my silicone mat? Okay, I'm gonna make this work to my advantage. I'm gonna get one of the stamps from the stamp set from the kit. I couldn't think of the word. You get a block here. This is a too small block, but I'm not gonna use the whole image. I'm just gonna ink it up. I'm just gonna stamp just like that. That will cover up our little boo-boo there. So now I'm gonna add this on. Just added some more decoration to our card. Okay, so we're gonna set this to the side. We're gonna get another piece of 5 by 3 3/4 of the pecan pie to add our card base from the kit onto, just like that. Ooh, ooh, be still. Okay, now I have to see which way I think I want it this way. So I have a card base here of Petal Pink. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Oh, I need to close my ink. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put our inside into the card base. This is so pretty already. Okay. Oh, I got glue there. Ooh, ooh. It just rubbed off. Okay. Then we're gonna take this piece. We're gonna sit this on the front. Right here in the center like that. Oh, this is pretty. We're going to pop this up on Stampin' Dimensionals. These are the ones from the kit. You guys know I keep all my dimensionals and glue dots from the kit if I don't use them all making the cards, which I usually don't. It really helps out having this stuff in your stash, because I have the regular glue dots that Stampin' Up sells, but I have so many from the kit that I use those instead. And I'm going to put that right there. Oh, okay. Now I have added some die cuts. These are from the Charming Day bundle. And this is the part of the suite that coordinates with this paper pumpkin kit. So I'm using the Charming Day bundle. Well, the dies, the Charming Day dies. And we are going to, I need liquid glue for this. This is pecan pie. This little flower I die cut. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue. I should have did the adhesive sheets. That would have been a lot better. Ooh, Shauna. I probably should have popped this up. Let's see. I want to get that right there, yeah. Okay. Then we're going to take, this one is Petal Pink. Just put a little bit of glue. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Because I want to tuck some things, so I don't want to get too much. I want to put this right against that stem there, just like that. Come on, stay down. Oh man. And then I have a pretty peacock just to add a pop of a different color. And we're going to add this one down here at the bottom. Oh man, it's sticking to my finger. I think I was supposed to tuck this under here like that. Okay. That's hanging off the edge a little bit, but that's okay because it'll still fit in the envelope as long as it's not too far over the edge. Okay, now I am going to add Wink of Stella to the pecan pie here. Just the top portion. Just a little bit to make it sparkle. Then around our sentiment on the outside edge of that pretty peacock. That sentiment label, by the way, I don't know if I said it, is from the kit as well. Now we're going to add some bling. So I used up most of the sequins that came in the kit, but we have the loose gold sequins, and I'm going to put some of these on here using glue dots. So I think I want one right there. I know I want one down here. Maybe, where should I put the other one? Right here. Let's do that, okay? So I'm gonna release the backing from our glue dots. Well, shoot, I'm taking the whole glue dot off. I know what's happening. The ink is probably not dry from the early espresso ink. So the glue dot is not sticking like it should. But there we go. Come on. Come off backing. There we go. Now carefully open our sequence. Get the other piece of my take your pick tool so I can grab some sequins out of here and place it over the glue dots. There are a couple of different sizes, so just choose whatever works for you. I'm gonna put that one right there up, just like that. Okay, that is that card done. Oh, let's move all this stuff out the way. So isn't that cute? I wish I remembered I was supposed to put the petal pink down first, but okay. So let me show you the other card I made. So I used only one card from each design. So this is the front or the back. This is the back of the card, and here's the front. I did it in Pretty Peacock with Timid Tiger for the layer. Isn't that pretty? And the rest of it is basically how the card was made in the kit. And then that's the inside. So I colored that paper just like I did this one, okay? Then another one I used make from scraps. So this piece right here is where these two popped out of, and I colored it Pretty Peacock. This is a piece of scrap. This is where the sentiment labels popped out of. I cut this part and made a sentiment label. Use the same sequence to make a shaker card. This is from the Charming Day dies, and this is from the Floral Charm Designer Series paper in the background here. That is part of the suite as well. So this is some of the paper here. So yeah, I made a shaker. You guys know I'm gonna make a shaker, but this is out of the scraps that are meant to be trash. Isn't that pretty? And that's the inside, okay? So that is it for today, you guys. That's it, that's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.